Australian.com. It was Dubai World Cup night, and Australia had one representative in the sprint, and it was the old warrior, Buffering.
Ready. Erdogel in the centre, going after Penophobia. Buffering amongst the leading group, clear of Muthmur, and then Lady Shipman with 300 metres left to go. Penophobia and Buffering, tackled by Erdogel on the far side. Buffering on the grandstand side. Penophobia and Erdogel. Buffering in front, 100 metres left to go from Penophobia. Erdogel's lunging at the end. Buffering in front. Life is great in the Sunshine State, and those Queenslanders are celebrating. Buffering beat Erdogel and Penophobia.
What a fantastic call, and Buffering wins another Group 1 and a race worth $1 million US, 600,000 US goes to Robert Heathcote, a $22,000 yearling. But Matt, this is the horse that we love because it links us back to the mighty Black Caviar.
It does, and another reminder, if we didn't need one, about how great she was. He's just a sort of a nothing horse in a way, isn't he? He's not anything to look at. He was a cheap horse. He lived in other horses' shadows for most of his career, and he didn't win his first Group 1 until he was the age where most horses are winding up. So he's an extraordinary reversal story of a great horse late in life, isn't he? And he hasn't even, Simo, you'd know better than I, he hasn't even got what you'd say is a magnificent action. He's just a scrambling sort of sprinter who just seems to always hold them off. And now he's the second highest earning sprinter, isn't he, behind Black Caviar?
He reminds me a lot of Better Loosen Up. He wasn't the best horse in the manning yard, didn't have the best coat, wasn't the flashiest type, but his race day mannerism was just phenomenal. His big heart and lungs. So he's the sprinting version of Better Loosen Up for mine, because he just gets better as he gets older, the horse. To Robert Heathcote and the team, congratulations travelling the horse over there. Hortensia and Elvestrom we've seen on the big stage in Dubai. Now you've done it, mate, and made Australia proud. Your owners as well. Over 800k jumps in US. That is the 8-year-old. What a phenomenal win that is on the biggest stage in the world in terms of prize money and race day.
You've touched on a great man, isn't it? Rob Heathcote, the way he has looked after this horse and nursed him back from injury. Let's catch up with Rob Heathcote straight after the race.
Mel, he's in front, Mel. Mel, he's in front. Mel, he's in front. Melly! He's got him! Yes! Relax, sorry. Oh, man. How to go, guys. Right. I know you're going to be busy in June with football well underway and everything, and we're going to Hong Kong on May the 1st. We're not coming home, we're going to England. We're going to Royal Ascot. I just spoke with the Nick Smith. He runs the Ascot show, and I said, "What's in it?" He said, "Oh, Hong Kong will get you to London, and we'll get you home."
Isn't that fantastic? Wow. And well done to everyone involved. We mic'd up Rob Heathcote, so well done to our racing.com team, and Clint Hutchinson's over there on the ground. That is fantastic vision. And haven't they handled this horse so well? They've had so much fun.
It's been a giggle. His whole career's been a giggle, an endless giggle. Heathcote, of course, we all know his backstory of driving Contiki buses around Europe and all that stuff, but he's brought that sort of sense of joy to the whole career of this horse and his own training career. Even when he was coming down to Melbourne and getting walloped by Black Caviar and Hayley, it was all just, whatevs.
Whatevs.
My 12-year-old would say.
Oh, I have a listen to you.
Yeah.
You're down with the kids.
And some winning connections, they seem to be sombre. Everything's so serious.
Got to say, watching...
Team Buffering's just been like a carnival ride the whole time.
Watching the replay, though, it reminded you just sort of reflection back to Flemington. Jump, controlled the race, 5 horses off the outside fence, breathing space. Damien Brown, congratulations, mate. What a thrill for you. Unbelievable, Brownie. Because he just cuddled him, and he was the last horse travelling, so you knew right there and then with that 250 to go, he was going to kick, he was going to hold them, and it was just fantastic. And the turf there just looked electric.
Didn't it? And keep in mind, that was 1,000 metres. We know that he's better. I know he's won Group 1s at 1,000. I reckon he's better at 1,200 metres, so he's going to take a power beating when he goes to Hong Kong and also when he goes to Royal Ascot.
It's smart by Hong Kong and also Ascot, Royal Ascot, to involve this horse now, because it's a great racing story. Bunch of battlers, battling trainer,
I don't know
Aussies.
about a bunch of battlers.
Oh,
well, it's former Socceroo captain Craig Moore's in this horse.
Yeah, well, what about the rest of them?
Okay, sure. There's
How many World Cups with the Socceroo? Yeah, they're battlers. But it's a sunset trip now, isn't it? I was talking to the owners of Happy Trail after the Australian Cup, and we were talking about whether you go to Brisbane where you can actually be really competitive, or whether you go to Hong Kong, they say, oh, we don't care anymore. We're at 4 million. We're going to Hong Kong. We're going to go to duty free. We're going to do all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
His prize money levels now, what, 6?
I don't know. He's absolutely through the roof. He's a freak. The highlight, of course, from an international point of view, is the Dubai World Cup. And could California Chrome win the World Cup?